eventually I began to work with the United Nations, and my present work is with the United Nations desk at the United States Department of Education. That means that in a cabinet level department, that cabinet member affiliates himself with other cabinet members of equal rank. And among those cabinet members, they have been given the task of making certain emerging ideas come alive on behalf of our government. Or we have committed ourselves or some energy, along with other member states in the United Nations, to achieve certain levels or commit certain energy to objectives and goals. So that, again, was a good way to learn to expand oneself from a smaller world to a much larger world. I'm glad to have been a part of this growth in America because I came from the heartland of America, where the biggest excitement probably was to go down to the train station and wait until the engineer honked and groaned and pressed the button. And I knew some of those old-time engineers. They were highly educated. I don't know that people understand how long it's been since we got into the business of educating people. But it wasn't something you could learn by staying at home. Something that you had to read about daily, burn the midnight oil. Just like this keyboard isn't easy for everybody to master. Just like the computer science isn't easy for everybody to master. We've been a whole generation or two of people who like to master things, not others. And I don't think that's a bad idea for us to teach that adult education can bring you around to that stage where you can master things and yet be human and thinking and warm toward others. I think that when you make that combination work, you've done a great service, not only to this country, but in a global society where they can look upon Americans as helpful and knowledgeable, and they even call some people smart. You're only learning successfully when you can meet the tests of time and think in an academic way and yet remain warm and human toward others. Peace is very hard to come by, and I think that Americans are working toward that here in this country so that we can move ahead beautifully and well. I have an idea that the results will be beautiful.